What's up, everybody, and welcome to draft number 2 in our bronze to mythic run. We are trying to go the distance. I'm really loving this set. I'm a big fan of 80s horror in general, and I think there's some really fun play styles. It changed up which colors are strong. I think I got really sick of seeing green and white in Bloomburrow or squirrels. It was like the top two decks, but right now we're early in the drafting meta. The meta is shifting. A lot of the decks seem to have really good game plans and are exciting to play. And I'm loving the art and the theme and the feel of this, especially as we're getting into spooky season. It is officially the first day of October. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our draft. In the last go at this, we are now on draft number 2. Let's reset the punt count for this draft, and we got all the way to bronze tier 2. So the way this works in bronze is there's only 4 pips to go up a level. Every win is 2 pips, so you move quite quickly through bronze. We got 4 wins last time, so that got us 8 pips. And I don't even believe you lose a pip when you lose in bronze. So it's really easy to get out of bronze. And then when we move into silver, it does move to 5 pips. But the bronze through gold, anything over 33% win rate is going to get you, is going to make you progress. But our target win rate is the 6 wins. That's going to get you 6 wins, 3 losses, a 66% win rate. And that's what we're really trying to target here, because that's really the only reliable way to get to Mythic unless you grind a shit ton of games to make it happen. And we also, fun fact, in order to do bronze to Mythic runs, you technically have to have 3 accounts because of the way decay works. So my other 2 accounts are in bronze, but they're in bronze 1. Well, no, one's in bronze 1 and one is in bronze 3. So in order to actually have a bronze 4 run, so starting from the bottom, now we're here, is, oh god, this card is so freaking creepy, but amazing. This is just an all-around super strong card, like A rating. It's a mana dork for you, and then every time you create mana with it, it puts a counter on it, and then I can sacrifice it and create a bunch of 2/2 green spider creature tokens for each twitching Dow, each counter, and then I can activate that as a sorcery. So that is really strong. That gets us into green, which is another really good color for us. So we might be in like green black, but we'll see. Overall, twitching Dow is definitely one of the strongest choices here after everything I'm seeing. So we're gonna go ahead and grab twitching Dow. God, it's so creepy though. Basically, you fill this toy full of spiders and then it bursts open and there's a bunch of spiders. I don't understand why all the spiders need more eyes. Like, spiders already have 8 eyes. Why do we need 2 human-esque eyes on the spider itself? It scares me. It's gross. All right, so we have some decent options here. Beastie Beatdown will kind of get us into Delirium. Just trying to stuff the graveyard with some stuff. 4 more types. Put 2/1/1 counters on the creature you control. So it's a sorcery. Patchwork Beastie, another strong Delirium card. Nowhere to Run would get us in sort of like green black. It's a solid removal choice. We also have Trapped in the Screen, which is another solid removal choice. Get us in green white, which would be more like survival. Do we want to try to do... So this is also removal. This is really just an all-around strong card. And it works well with Delirium. I don't hate Patchwork Beastie either. I don't know. Let's grab it. It's good value, and we'll see where we can go here. Ghost Vacuum is also insane. But is it better than Overgrown Zealot? It's a mana dork, and then it can also give you 2 mana if you're going to Manifest Dread. And it's a 0/4 body. And then we also have Flesh Burrower. Ghost Vacuum can do some crazy stuff, though. It's really good utility. Because it does pull it out of the graveyard. And it's an artifact, so it's hard to remove. So it can stop them for Delirium. I don't know. It can stop them from getting Delirium. It gives you a bunch of creature cards that you can then on turn 6 pop, which is really nice. 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile this. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment or pay 2. So it's essentially a 4 mana, do 5 to target, exile a creature, or I can exile something. We also have Murder, Cathartic Parting. The owner of target artifact or enchantment opponent control shuffles it. You may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. So that is another solid one. This is decent removal. So I can sacrifice something and deal 5 damage to target creature and exile it. Ooh. All right, so we have some good options here. So Violent Urge is good. I think Flesh Burrow is probably... It just makes things live. But also Valuable Slayer does some work for you as well. I really enjoyed that. What is this room? Basic land card, put it on the battlefield. Manifest Dread. So this would get us in heavily into the Manifest Dread. All right, let's grab Valuable Slayer. This will get us some card draw. Some long neck is also really good. Get us a lower cost creature. All right, what is the game plan here? Try to get Delirium. Not a lot of great options for us here. I mean, it's a 4/4 Survivor in green. This can be a nice little board wipe for like 2/2. It's expensive though. I'm not the biggest fan of Cautious Survivor. Cathartic Parting though. That will cycle some stuff back into our graveyard. And is removal. So we have 2 removal. Like probably not playing Cautious Survivor. Twitching Dial. Twitching Dial definitely. We're keeping that. Coordinated Clobbering. It's probably the removal that we're grabbing here. Another Cautious Survivor. Attack in the Box doesn't hurt because it's going to help us get Delirium. It's an artifact creature. Plus, it can be a 1-time 6/4. Like, it's not terrible. So you can sneak it through for some big damage. Impossible Inferno. That's going to help us with Delirium. We also have Ticket Booth. Actually, I think I'm going to grab this one. None of these really help us, so to the collection it goes. To the collection it goes. Okay. Say Its Name is interesting. I haven't seen enough of these come through. Defile Crypt is not really in our colors. Lands you control. This could help us get into black. We don't have a lot of good options here. I think greenhouses, this is not a good pack for us in general. This is helping with our Manifest Dread. Is there a better option? So Glassworks is really good removal. Monstrous Emergence is good removal. I think we need some more. We need some more staple creatures. Insidious Fungus. All around good card. It can do a lot of stuff. Painter Studio. Watchful Watchdog. Get to Surveil. Probably going to grab Painter Studio. And we got Beastie Beatdown. We got a second one. It's going to go well with what we're doing. All right, we're going for Delirium. We got some enchantments. We got creatures. We got some artifacts. Sorceries. Artifacts. Enchantments. Yeah, we're good on that. Combat Trick, I think, is what we're going to grab here. So we have Turn Inside Out. This is Trial of Agony, another good one. So removal. This is just insane. Wildfire, Wickerfolk. Haste, 3/2, gets 1/1, has trample as long as there are 4 more. So, like, goes really well with what we're doing. Removal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, essentially. So we have 5 removal. We have 1 combat trick. We could stand to have 1 to 2 more combat tricks. Say its name's just going to keep coming back around. I don't know, another attack in the box? Mill 3 cards and return a creature. That's going to help us get Delirium. I don't think we're going to get 3 of those, though. Clockwork Percussionist is going to help our low end and get us card draw. We have officially finished our coffee. I'm grabbing Long Neck. It gives me life gain. It's an enchantment creature as well. There's a combat trick for us. Horrid Vigor. Not bad. All right, we got some reach characters right there at the end. Ooh, Dissection Tools. Manifest Dread, then attach Dissection Tools to that creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 has Death Touch and Lifelink. This is just 5 mana for a 4/4 Death Touch Lifelink. And then equip cost of just sacrifice a creature. We could also entertain another Insidious Fungus. This just has some fun interaction. This is a little bit better in like door decks or room decks. Clockwork Percussionist, we already have 2. So I think we're going to grab the tools. The worst, it gets kicked into the graveyard and we have another Delirium trigger potential. The best, you know, it ends up being a 4/4 Death Touch Lifelink creature for us. Ooh, Velgavoth's Lair. Could grab another Betrayer's Bargain. Wary Watchdog is another really good one. None of these really fit our colors. I mean, this is a good card, but not like in limited. I would rather take probably coordinated clobbering, if I'm being honest. Oof, Arabella. Too bad we're not there. This is going to help us get some card draw. Moldering Gem. Get us... Get us a land and make us a 5/5 for 6. Like, that's pretty solid. And then if that happens to be... Oh, man. Wickerfolk Thresher. That is just super solid. I really like the Razor Cane Horde Collar. Doesn't fit what we're doing, but it definitely did work for us. There's a second say its name, which is funny. But I think we're going to take the Wickerfolk. All these Wickerfolk are pretty strong. Just churning. All right, there's a land for us. Ooh, or do we want the Glassworks? Glassworks. I'd rather have the Glassworks than the land. There we go. We got a Patchwork Beastie. Flesh Burrower is also nice, but we're going for Delirium. So the Patchwork Beastie is going to help us be fast. Got 2, 3, 4 cards in the 1. So we could probably use more like 2 drops. That's a board wipe. I think you have to take that. Hand that feeds. This is a 2-drop, and it has Delirium. Or do we look at Ticket Booth? I think we need the 2-drop. We need more 2-drops. With creatures. There's another 1-drop. Here's a 2-drop. This one's punching outside of its weights class at 01. Wary Watchdog. There's our 2-drop. That's a solid 2-drop. That's just a big boy. Menace 5/6. Bedhead Beastie. A flying 4/4 for 6. I don't know. Take the land. Go in the collection. Go in the collection. And go in the collection. All right, so we have a little interesting like black-red Delirium deck. That's a nice strong number, 1034. Let's start there. Okay, we're going to run 16 lands. Is there anything else that's going to work well for what we're trying to do? What's our mana curve look like? It's okay. It's not great. Do we need some more game finishers? What are we at for removal? Trial of Agony. So that's 3 with coordinated clobbering. 4. Beastie Beat Down is also so 5, 6. 7 with Waltz of Rage. 8. So we have like 8 removal. And then for like combat tricks, we do have this one instant, turn inside out. All right, is there anything else that fits well with what we're trying to do? This is destroy target room. Like, none of these are super strong. Maybe cathartic partying. I don't know. I say we run this. Let's go ahead and run this. Take a final look. So our goal is Delirium. So we're going to get advantages from Delirium in a couple instances. Patchwork Beastie. It's going to turn into a 3/3 for us if we have Delirium. Ghost Vacuum is just good value. Hand the Feeds. This becomes a 4/2 with Menace. This is just getting us cards in the graveyard and card draw. A Twitching Dial, just really great value. 3/1, also great value. Delirium. There are 4 more cards. Put 2 1/1 counters on the creature you control. The creature you control deals damage equal to the power to the creature and opponent controls. So it's just really solid removal. Then we got a couple of the Wicker Folk. This is Haste. It has Delirium. Get 1/1 and has Trample as long as there are 4 more. This is just a solid value card. It can manifest Dread if it's tapped. Another Wicker Folk. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it in the battlefield. Most Valuable Slayer is just another good value card. Allows me to see cards. More removal. Dissection Tools. Great card. And then removal. So with that actual review, though, I think we need a couple bombs in the deck, for sure. We need some heavy hitters. Do we have anything? Well, we just have all the removal. I feel like we might need to put this in here. The double strike is just going to help us do more damage. All right, we'll run a 41. Maybe we'll run Weight Room too, just to get another bigger creature. Okay, we're gonna run a 42. Let's go ahead. We're gonna jump into it and make this happen. So I've officially finished the coffee. Now we're on to water. Just gotta stay hydrated. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yep. Like this hand. It's got a 3/2 haste on turn 2. Keep. Am I on the play or the draw? Smack you with a toy. We're just gonna play this. No attacks, and then we'll remove that next turn. What are you gonna play? Interesting, interesting. So this is a sorcery. Sorcery, sorcery. Do they have flash? Does anything really have flash in black? They definitely have instant speed removal. And then we'll get most valuable player or slayer on here. Interesting. Missed a land drop. Give you first strike. It's going to allow me to see a card. Nice. Got another one. But we got two creature types in the... Or two types in the graveyard, I should say. Submit one. Get rid of that. They're going to take all of that? Interesting. Do I do this? Will that... Nope, I already have a sorcery. Trying to save it for getting the 1/1 counters on it. Also, removal. Here we go. This is gonna help us get Delirium. And then now, this is a 4/3. Can I play both of these? I don't need to play both of them yet. Who do I put this on? Actually, I might put it on this. Separate the threats. Okay. Then this is going to have Menace next turn. So, unless they play 3 cards. Can't block that. It's got menace. There we go. Whew. That was a good start. Good start. Delirium did its thing. Made nice, powerful cards. Got that first win under our belt. Let's keep her cooking. All right, what else do we got? That was a really ideal hand though to start. So like this hand, however, not so ideal. Mulligan, better. Very good. Yep, and then we drop dissection tools. Yep. Drop dissection tools. We'll get hand that feeds out. Then we'll have coordinated clobbering for destroying some creatures. Or do we get this out early? I think we get this out early. Yep. There you go. Maintenance. So we got a creature, artifact creature in the graveyard already. White-black removal. So Winter's Intervention is obviously one. They're going to have access to murder, jump scare, things like that. They could activate that. So I might need to force them. I'm gonna force their hand. Yep. Discard a card. Now, Possessed Goat is a 4/4. And then we can get rid of it with Glassworks, though. Ooh, and take a booth. What's the optimal play here? Destroy it with Glassworks, or I think we need to be protective of our health here. Okay. There goes that surprise. Manifest Dread. View battlefield. What do we need here? We have artifact, creature, sorcery. View browser. We'll put a land in there. That will give us Delirium. No, I selected the wrong one. Oh. There's a punt. We're punting. Hmm. Do we... I think we hold. I can't believe I punted. I was like selecting the one I wanted to go in the graveyard, not the one that I'm going to manifest dread. Fucking read. Read! Nice. Manifest dread. Thank you. Okay. Now... we officially... have delirium. That's what I'm getting at. This is gonna help us a ton. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna snatch one of my things here. I mean, I guess that's fair, because if you don't do Insidious Fungus, I'm just going to do Insidious Fungus to Trapped in the Screen. Coordinated Clobbering. Not enough damage. Getting mana screwed here. I literally have a 50% chance, 48% chance here. How do you draw out? Let's pay 2. Or what one's better here, you think? Double strike? Enters or attacks, so you gotta do... So you gotta exile this. Okay, thank you for finally giving me... This might be a rough one. Yep. I think I have to do this. Okay. They're just gonna sack it for that. Not looking good. Yeah, that's it. Good game. I fell behind. Just fell behind. Yeah, so you don't even lose pips when losing. That was rough. We punted once. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but we would have had Delirium a turn earlier. So maybe it would have made a difference. Yeah, we'll take this. Get to go find some land, get to play Twitching Dow. All right, still have a cough. Trying to save you all from it. So yeah, this gives us a good little line. We can play Twitching Dow, give us some mana. Get Moldering Gem, get some more mana. More land, whatever. Click some eyeballs. Oh, I missed. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Accuracy training. Force. Oh, I'm bad. This is why I suck at shooters. Got a nice little line here. We'll be able to play Most Valuable Slayer next. And give this a bug counter. With reach. They got reach, so they don't have flying. Will I have access to that? So this is 4, 5. This takes 6. Okay. So I got to do Moldering Gem first. Get a land from this. And then next turn I can do Weight Room. Getting a 5/5. These lands are going to throw me for a loop, though. Kind of cool. Expect me to think you don't have some sort of combat trick? I mean, they could have that clobber card. What is that? Coordinated clobbering. So we got a land. Do we get rid of the Wildfire Folk with Beatdown? I mean, this is... The value is when it's in has Delirium. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Sure. Make it a green. just get rid of this. What do you got? You got a buff spell? Combat trick? You have 2 mana up. It could be mana of any color. Okay. Now he has 2 creature types. Getting towards Delirium. I helped him. No attacks. So now we'll be able to unlock Weight Room. We got 1 card in here. This is at 2, so I could make 2 green spiders with reach. Ooh, this guy's mythic. Martizzle. Oh, there we go. Green. Unlock. New battlefield. We have a creature in there already. View browser. Choose a card to manifest as face down. We will do this one. We're at 3 out of 4. And now we have a 5/5 on the board. We just start swinging? Or do I pop this and make 3 2/2s? Do I keep pushing it? I mean, I feel at some point they're going to remove it. We're going to manifest dread. Do I get the value out of this right now? I think I have enough land. This is like their only access to 4th land. Okay, okay. Do I have to be able to tap it? Sacrificed. No. I can just waste some mana. Okay. Next. Okay, swing with this. Swing with this. I gotta block something. Enters or dies, surveil 1. I think I should flip it. Get the surveil trigger off of it though. Oh no, it's gonna manifest dread. And then I think it is time. Four 2/2s, I think, are going to do some work. They got another land, so they now have 5 lands. I think we just start full swinging, all right? It's 8, 10. Coordinated clobbering. I should probably get rid of one of their... Get rid of one of his lands. Or pull out a combat trick. Might have another one of those horrid vigors. Solid. Full swing. Had to waste a 6 damage on a 3/2. Come on, Martizzle. You're tapped out. What are we doing? Are we playing on mobile? Is this what the problem is? We're playing on mobile. It's hard to drag the thing over. Can't drag it over. I've struggled where in lengthy game sessions with sweaty hands, it wasn't registering my inputs. Next. Manifest Dread. This is really creepy. Like, I thought it was just like a spiny rat, but it's got all these like tendrils hanging off of it. And then I'm pretty sure those are eyes in the back. It's like those bait fish. What are those called? Anglerfish. It's got the little bloop, bloop, like the deep sea creepy thing. Somebody, did you ever see that scale where folks are like, the deeper you go, the more atrocious the creatures get? So unless they can get, well, they just need 2 blockers. Unless they can get 2 blockers out. Okay, what does this guy do? Each player draws 2 cards. As long as there are 4 or more card types among each opponent's maximum hand size equal to 7 minus the number of those cards. Full swing. Full swing. And we got it. We're up to bronze tier 1. Got to keep cooking. Really want to get to... Really need to get to that, like, 5 wins. 5 wins is where things are golden. So let's keep cooking. But if we can get through bronze... Through bronze and 2 is, like, the best that you can do. Because 4 pips for bronze 4, 4 pips for bronze 3, 4 pips for bronze 2, that's 6 wins. And then bronze 1 gets your 7th win, assuming. And then you would still have to do a second draft. Not bad, not perfect. But we'll take it. We got 2 drops and then a 3 drop, and then we got decent land draw here. So yeah, through bronze and 2, not ideal. Like if I went 7 and 7, then I probably would be like through silver and 2. But I went 4 and 3 the first one, so that's positive. That's over a 50% win rate. And okay, yeah, decent little hand here. Surveil 2. We're gonna go ahead and play this. We're gonna keep coordinated clobbering because we want the removal. Oblivious Bookworm. May draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless permanent enter the battlefield face down under your control this turn, or you turn a permanent face up this turn. We need 2 removals. Yeah, this one's got to go. That's fine by me. Gets us closer. We have three things really close to Delirium. Has another one. Give me some of my removal. Any of it. Any of my removal. There we go. Except for that removal. That's not helpful in the moment. Okay, let's view battlefield. See what we have. We have sorcery, artifact, and creature. Done. View browser. Select the card you want to manifest dread. So we'll do this one. That will give us Delirium. We now have Delirium. And 6 lands. Okay. Solid. So now we can use Trial of Agony, though, which is good. We'll get rid of one of these Brood Spinners. Get rid of these Brood Spinners. Okay, and we have Delirium. So we're swinging big. If we get one more land, things are gonna get spicy. This has Menace, so 4 is getting through. Block that, it dies. Block this, I get a card. So it's like all advantage for me. We'll keep that on top. And then that'll give us Tunnel of Hate, so I get double strike. Now, of course, that's going on Hand That Feeds. Unless they have a removal spell on Hand That Feeds. What's your plan here, guy? Waiting. 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 There we go. Ice. That's what we like. That's what we like. So that gets us to Tarnation Vista. Nice. That got us 2-3 wins, which is one of the big leaps, 2 to 3 wins. But now we got 1,000 gems in the pocket. Now we just need to keep cooking. Good place to be, 3-1 so far. Making Delirium happen is kind of fun. We make a handful of the cards really good in our deck and hard to deal with, especially the Hand That Feeds. It's been doing some work with that Menace. So something I said during my card review, if you haven't checked it out, go check out the set review, is that they have a lot of interesting evasion mechanics in this, like giving things Death Touch or giving things Menace or giving it flying. Like there's a lot of just like sideways ways where like you don't want to take damage from the thing, or you want to block the thing because it's gonna do something detrimental to your board state if it does player damage. So that is something that I thought was really interesting about this this set. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna put out Patchwork Beastie. It can't attack or block at this point. Take action. Perfect. We might have a turn 2, 3, 3. Okay, so we have an instant artifact creature that's 3. I think you have to take this guy. So we don't quite have... Ooh, did we actually get Delirium? Sorcery instant. Oh yeah, the sorcery itself. Yep. Turn 3 Patchwork Beast, or turn 2 Patchwork Beastie, bud. How does that feel? That feels good for me. And then we'll get Ticket Booth. Yeah, that's rough. Getting a 3-3 on the board so early. Decline. We already have. Sure. They're gonna take the 3. I don't have the red to pay for that right now. But I do have access to 5 lands. I think we play Wicker Folk though on turn 4. But if they have 2 creatures, maybe we do Trial of Agony. They're at 4 mana, which is an inflection point, so you start to get some decent cards at 4 mana. So maybe we are looking at removal. Decline. Ooh, Painter Studio. Card draw, or do we slap this bad boy down? I think maybe we do this. We flip it, and then we get to play a card. So now we get to play the card. End of next turn. Oh, I forgot about the whole second half of that. My bad. It's not really a punt, but... Okay, got in for 3 or 2. Can't attack or block alone. Decline. Play that land. I don't have quite enough yet. So what do I have? 5? I need 6, and then I get double strike. Okay. When can I do this? Look at the top card of your library if it's a land card. Oh, whenever it attacks. I was like, there's some sort of stipulation here. So this has to attack with something. They could potentially trigger the goat, making that also a 4/4. But if they full swing like that, they're just leaving themselves too open. In 10 minutes, there's maintenance. Do they have another removal spell? Now they don't have enough, though, to do Possessed Goat. Okay. Interesting swing of events here. Doesn't really matter. I just needed a body. All right, they're taking a lot of time to make some decisions here. So 4, 5, 7. Interesting. Yep. Have one or two. I guess I could do this and this. Could make this. Is there a way to... Is there a way to block it so I don't get 3? So I could definitely kill 1, block 1, but then 3 still gets through. Oh, that's a sorcery speed too. They got it. Concede. Good match. I don't know if I messed up anywhere there. All right, so let's keep her cooking here. The server maintenance, something or another is going on. Don't know why they do it in the middle of the day. People are trying to play, not work. The walking dude. Okay, we'll keep. We got a decent little curve here. Nice. Got a 3rd mana. Get a mana dork. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Makes sense. Exile that thing. Manifest Dread for me is just all about getting cards into the graveyard. Or do I play this guy? Do I play this guy? Perfect. Now we have a creature card in there. Can we get Delirium? Flying. Very nice. Very nice. Get rid of that. We have a sorcery, an artifact, and a creature. We just need one more. So an instant or an enchantment of some sort. Lol. Then we get another one. That's even better. Got a 4th mana for us, which is good. So plan so far is most valuable Slayer. Gonna start giving us first strike, and we're gonna drop it on. Oh, okay. And then they get baseball bat. Nice. And they have their own spider. And we have Delirium. Perfect. Yeah, that's gotta go. So the 3 in the air is going to be a problem. We're going to have to figure out a way to get rid of that. It's already tapped. Decline. Okay. Now we got a 5/5 on the board, and then we're gonna drop this guy, I think. Or do we grab most valuable Slayer? Actually, I think we gotta do Wicker Folk because he's gonna attach it to something, or they're gonna attach it to something. And I need a blocker that can actually kill it. Equip 3. Flip that. Fair. Manifest Dread. So if I don't, no tax. So if they manage to kill one of them, essentially. Okay. Probably should have said yes. How many of these do they get? Very nice. Oh my gosh, get another land, why don't ya? I love flooding. Okay. Well, that's a perfect time for that. And end of next turn. Okay. That was amazing. What a perfect board wipe. I mean, do I wait till they have their own removal? I think I have to hold. Actually. They can see that I have this card. Oh, they still have the bat. Sad. Sag. Oh, we went 3 and 3. 50%. All right. Well, quick review of the deck. I don't think we punted there. That was a perfect time for Waltz of Rage, though. It was just unlucky that they got that 7-6 right afterwards. But this was a Delirium deck. We had some really good staples in here with Wildfire Wickerfolk, Wildfire Wickerfolk. Beastie Beatdown, giving me some counters and destroying some creature cards. And then we also got the other Wickerfolk Thresher. So overall, some really good value cards. Hand It Feeds is another really great one. Twitching Doll was good for us. Then there was another decent, Patchwork Beastie did some work for us. So overall, a fun little Delirium deck. I did enjoy it. But that is going to conclude draft number 2. We went 3-3, so 50% win rate on that one. Better than our average last time. Our average last time was around like 45%. So we went 4-3 in our first draft, and then 3-3 in our second draft. We're going to want to continue the momentum, keep getting those 4 or 5, and the target is 6 wins at the very least. Like, we don't need 7 wins. We need an average of like 5 or 6 wins to really keep pushing forward. But stay tuned right here. We're going to be posting more of these Bronze to Mythic runs. You can catch me streaming in the morning. Usually try to stream 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we're getting the spreadsheet gang in the mornings here. But stay tuned to the channel. Like, subscribe, come hang out. It's a bunch of Magic the Gathering content. We're doing Bronze to Mythic runs. We're doing these RCQ vlogs that I do, in IRL draft vlogs. We'll do those anytime I do an IRL draft. And then coming up at the end of the month, we're going to MagicCon. So I'm hoping to make a bunch of content when I'm at MagicCon, talking to folks. Hopefully I'll get to interview some folks. We'll talk about some of the booths, the matches, what's going on. I'm going to try to make some content. I don't even know everything I'm going to do. It's my first time at MagicCon, so we're going to be there, mix of business and pleasure and trying to have a good time. But as we like to end everything, appreciate you hanging out with me today. Like, subscribe, go check out my website, and until next time, we'll catch you at the table.